If you have a diagnosis of ASD, autism or Asperger's, you may have other conditions that are linked to autism. Between 44 and 52% of autistic people may have a learning difficulty, and statistics taken from the National Autistic Society website 2018 tell us that you could have some of the following or none of the following. Dyslexia, and this is when people find it really tough to read, write or spell words, and this can range from low to high. Dyspraxia, this is when we have difficulty with our coordination or our movement and our fine and gross motor skills, and we might have trouble playing a sport, catching a ball or riding a bike. And hyperlexia, this is an exceptional ability to be able to read but not necessarily understanding exactly what you are reading. Tourette syndrome, it is a condition that causes a person to make involuntary sounds and movements, which we call tics. These can be physical, like blinking or jerking, or vocal, like throat clearing, whistling, or repeating random words, and sometimes swearing. Now, epilepsy is a condition where the brain is affected and can cause the body to have seizures. And there are many different types of seizures that someone can have. Fragile X syndrome is a genetic condition that causes a range of developmental problems, including learning disabilities and cognitive impairment. Males are sometimes more affected by this than females, and some have characteristic physical features. Down syndrome. This is another genetic condition that typically might cause some level of learning disability, and in some cases can cause certain physical characteristics. Obsessive compulsive disorder. This can be when a person has obsessive thoughts or behaviours that they continue to repeat. Visual or hearing impairment. Fetal anti-convulsant syndrome, otherwise known as FACS, can sometimes occur when a woman takes epilepsy medication during pregnancy. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, we say ADHD. This is difficulties with inattentiveness and hyperactivity or impulsivity. Remember, you may have some linked conditions or none at all. That's how broad the spectrum is. Now, 1 in 100 people are diagnosed with some form of autism. More boys are diagnosed with a form of autism, and for every 4 boys there is only 1 girl currently diagnosed as of 2018. According to research, this is due to girls masking their traits and going undiagnosed. 1.1% of the population in the UK may have a form of autism, and that's around 695,000 people in the UK.